Wow. Okay. So I guess like somebody wants my reaction, so I'm gonna go ahead and react. So yesterday I posted up a video, and you guys are starting to notice that like I do a video and then half the video is missing. Okay. So from here on out, it's just hands. Okay? Okay, cool. So now you guys know what that means. So people all this week from Mexico, they were getting warnings, things like that. And there's like about 26 people who Shannon Baum is trying to protect. You can take their hand because they were already told. So you can go ahead and do that. Okay. You guys want that talk to stop? It's not gonna stop. One of the things that happened last night is somebody got exposed because you know how they go ahead and they play loud music and start hella shit when I'm making my videos. It's a bunch of crackheads that are hiding doing it. They're like wearing masks and hiding and like popping in and out and like at different times, and they only do that when I'm making my videos because they're trying to make it seem like Nation of Islam and all the crackheads or whatever didn't get hit with what they were doing because they all got set up. They gave them the technology to set them up for what they were doing. To say, oh, all those people went missing because of Nation of Islam. We weren't doing clinical trial testing because of what happened with biochemical pathways. Okay, so the police came around here last night and they blurred for like 20 minutes and they were showing like whatever Mahaney's telling you was a big ass lie. They were blurping for hella long, and it made it to the landlord. Like, okay, the police came here last night, and then they're deleting the videos because of this whole mass homelessness thing. So I just want to let you know that they edited the fucking video. That's what they're doing and starting shit. Okay. So this is what we're about to go ahead and do because they're like looking for like drama. I'm gonna give you a bunch of drama, okay? But it's not the drama that you expected. All right. Okay, so just like you don't look for it. Just it's just not the drama that you expected. I'm very patient. I just been like watching what the fuck they were doing, and I did not react. And this is the fuckery then that we're all watching, and then you're starting hella shit, and then you want people to react, and then you're playing in court with the restraining orders. It's because Mahaney's getting removed from office. They have this whole little plan, like, okay, if we do this and that to Daisy, they'll stop with the chainsaws and this and that. Why are they telling on everybody while they're doing like their rituals, sex rituals on kids? Because they got fucking caught, and people are really getting murdered for the shit that they got started, and the police don't care. So last night they came here to show like, okay, we know what you're doing with the sound. We know what the fuck you're doing. We arrested a few people the night before. You guys are all getting evicted because somebody got hit with eviction papers too. And they were starting hella shit. And then somebody's connected to this dude with the psychiatry license. And it's like really like done for somebody's whole community. It doesn't matter what you do to me. I'm never gonna fall off. You're all just gonna end up having to continuously like need my work and continuously get wrapped up in something where you constantly have like guns and bullets at you at your entire family with double condoms and shit like that. Because that's another thing happening too. So I just want to let you guys know that they edited that whole entire fucking video, and then there was critical evidence in that fucking video, and now something really ratchet is getting started with YouTube because they hit my subnet. Like, okay, where did you put her specific subnet? So you moved her entire like YouTube channel. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna stop posting videos on this channel. I'm gonna start posting videos on my other channel. That's just Daisy Ozum, and then also the Aquatic Warfare Tarot. I'm just gonna keep on posting videos there because I'm just gonna because those have not been done with the way that they did this channel. This channel had thousands of millions of like subscribers and views. They edited everything to make it seem like, oh, no one's watching this. No one saw my whole career get ruined because I was playing with Daisy. My bar license implode. Hella shit going on. Kim going back and forth to homeless shelters with family shelters and shit like that. Stephanie with CPS cases. No one saw that. Everyone saw it because something else started with mental health court, and somebody also too has access to my YouTube in a different way, but my screen, my phone and my computer when I'm streaming, so they get everything and then they have it downloaded. So they don't understand that they're implicating themselves. I'm not even gonna get mad. I'm just gonna really deal with you. Remember, you can go blind with these chemicals that you get hit with. Stop playing with me. I'm not afraid of no near a crackhead. And if you send anybody to my door, I swear to fucking God, what they're about to do to you niggas, you really don't understand. They opened 17 warehouses to like deal with you. It's done. Everyone got set the fuck up. Everyone got tapped out. Everyone got clapped. Period. If I'm able to talk about it, that means that it's happening and it's fine. So you need to be careful. Like they are not playing with you, and that's why this whole thing is coming with you. Also, at the end, at the same time, getting hit and you have to get removed. And everyone complained about the fuckery and the noise. Don't play on my channel. Somebody died too over that, Papa, trying to intercept my stream. Somebody really got sick and died in Martha's little group, and she knows what it is because they're trying to make it seem like, oh look, we can still do this, we can still do that. Okay, so if you're still doing that, if you're doing that to try to prove a point, then why haven't you like paid in court? Because obviously you're supposed to be doing that. Because you can do all this and you can do all that at the end of the day, right? But then you have no supply. You're still getting hit. Your children are going missing with amputations. They've rounded up all their kids. No one cares. That's what happened last night. It was going for hella long with that whole Department of Defense story too, and another story that was in there that they're trying to put in the virtual reality to forget about, which is going to come back up again. Like I'm telling you right now, it's done for the white community. So this is what I'm going to do again. Also too, getting charged with rape because playing on Daisy's channel to hold a man of color hostage at work. Oh, okay, right, covered in incest sweat. Like what are you talking about? I got fired and throwing up and shit like that because hella rare disease. Okay, so I just want to let you know that this shreds your vocal cords, your thyroid. Okay, right, and it's something like with hella people getting murdered. Like you are putting crackheads on Daisy's computer. Oh, you all are really stupid. It's the murders that are happening. I told you 771 Instagram models they're looking for. They're all murdered because they're playing. Somebody saw this and said, "Oh, really? That's what you're." Oh, give me 1 second. Right. People don't think it's cute that I have to deal with bullshit and drama and that people are playing on my computer like that or playing in my email like that. Right. Because Mahani's a big ass fag because he got caught playing with me. He does not know who's watching this. He does not know who I told about this in person that saw all that fuckery. He does not understand that. It's something really that has to click in his mind when he sees a certain person. Ooh. Now I see what you mean about not really seeing myself. It's something with a narcissist. They don't really see themselves. They are constantly looking for themselves, a reflection. And when people don't like them, they are constantly trying to break that reflection and rearrange it. It's like something with narcissists. It's not hard to understand. If you paid attention to Arthur, they're constantly telling you about this and watching different kids shows. They're telling you about this constantly. Wow. Right. And then this is what I'm talking about, centering yourself. Yeah, and then they were gonna do something stupid like, oh, they're gonna try to file a police report against you and like lie and play on your phone just to like do a 2 day arrest. Like it's not really serious. Like, but I have to just show people because of Cyborgia telling on them, don't ever get me involved in trying to play with me or my time to try to compensate for incest families. And another thing that they're trying to hide too is that they're getting all their kids on the computer like, oh, look, Daisy's thinking this and that. See, I told you. You don't know what happened in space. I didn't know that I was not your dad. I didn't know that this was happening. I'm like a whole different gender. I'm not like molesting you. That's what they're doing with their kids and playing in the computer. And children of color could be learning, but they're getting kidnapped to work for Russians and build computer chips and do other like really detail oriented like tasks. Cool. And you think that nothing at all is happening. Cool. So now you guys see another thing that they're doing and then getting their kids on the computer and typing things in like, oh, I had sex in my family too. That's what happened to me. That's why the virtual reality happened. It's because you keep on sneaking into my apartment with the chemical and you're blasting the entire bay and different cities with the big ass chemical and playing with your kids in the bedroom and giving them that fucking chemical. And it's like out of the entire supply. And it's killing saponification, which is the ability for soap to lather, and it's causing bacterial resistance, and it's exacerbating every disease that's on the planet, and it's changed everyone's biochemical pathways, so everyone literally has to take a certain medication to get a boost to their anatomy because you fucking your family. Okay, I hope you're done. Turn that shit the fuck off. It's something very serious too with Robin Thicke, his son. Oh my god. Oh my god, he is so cute. That little boy is so cute. And I have to just say this because I watched Robin Thicke's son. I watched Robin Thicke when I was like a kid, his dad on TV. You know, they had like you guys remember Full House? Full House was in San Francisco. We're gonna go to the house. And the that's Raven house. Robin Thicke has a 14-year-old son. He's so adorable. I don't know if this is his son with is this Paula Patton's son? Oh, I didn't know they had a son together. Let me see. Oh, he's from Canada. Oh, I didn't know that, but I his dad was on TV, so I used to watch his dad on TV, and then like his son singing and being around black people. Um, his song was very popular when I was in Nigeria. Lost Without You, right? So I just want to say like thank you so much. But one of the things that's really funny is his son is so cute. I saw a picture with him with his little son. I said, "Oh my god!" And it was like they were talking about something in space about how he's aware of like the fact that his dad is involved with a black woman and the scandal around that. Like that how he knows that it's like there's like a scandal energy with it for whatever reason. But I want to say his little son is so cute. Oh my god, I was so proud of him. And they're like hella playing with him with magic. And those are that's like one of the things that was like really heavy with the feds that they're causing all this drama with their weird ass kids. And black and brown children are being harassed and they think that the world should be centered on trying to like make some fuckery up in the computer, which is why they're keeping this bullshit on. Like, look, it's on all day. See, look what she thinks they're in there, and they're typing fuckery into the computer, trying to make it seem like incest is like something that people do in space. It's an abomination. It's one of the highest abominations. They performed it naturally, whites. It's a deformity. It's like some people were doing certain things, going back and forth, back and forth. It was creating a substance and shit like that, different places. It was a bunch of shit that was going on. But it's like you can have a creation spiral in space, like how let's say I can make like a certain type of plant, or oh, I can make a certain type of like divination board. It has a creation force. This where people think that they can create things and then it just is real. That's not true. Like or different oracle decks, you can create one, but that doesn't mean it's tied to a divination channel, right? You have to have a creation spiral. There's where they were playing with people's kids. Cause holes went to go play with this spying on Daisy in space. Turn it off. Turn it off. Now you see how sinister and disgusting and delusional this fuckery is. Oh, that's what you're doing. You're trying to get and then black kids could be working, playing, but then we're centering incest. What? And that's what I'm talking about. There's murders. Great. So then one of the things that's going on here is they're trying to make it seem as if like they're playing with creation and doing this and this and that, hiding this and this and this and that, putting themselves to sleep and this and this and that, not watching the creation they created. And then one day there was a specific creation that became malformed. And in the creation spiral, when you do shit like that, it breaks, it drops, or it becomes inverted. It's no longer on the like the life force of God. It's like its own thing now. Go over there to the other world. Now, a white person, what is not a person that lost melanin, but what is a white created and they showed themselves and that's what they showed. It's an abomination of creation. That's what this whole thing is about with this getting open on planet earth. Everyone finding out the creation that they created. Your plant was being used in this type of reaction. Okay, clean it all up. It was something that got created that allowed the manifestation of that thing to be there. And it's a white, and it's not the non-white, it's the white. And then the non-white, some people that still had their creation force, they created it to try to hide the substance and hide the other white genetically. It didn't work. This is where you get white versus non-white if you wanted to know the story. Then they had those who had melanin that got themselves involved in wrapping themselves in with it, trying to hide it in different malformed things, this and this and that. It didn't work. So if you want to know what the fuck you've been doing, you've been fucking in space. Talking about some, oh, is your mom on planet Earth, your mom in space? No. See, why the fuck are you uploading me to fucking radiation to approve incest? Are you fucking stupid? And you're then playing in fucking court because you're afraid. And then you saw somebody park right in front of my house with that car. By the way, a federal agent just moved in tonight. And somebody in the lead thought that they were going to be running away. They caught them as they were going. Cool, thank you. Right. So okay. Oh, she saw. So good. So now, one of the things that got started here. Yeah, because his mother has blackness in her too. Woo. They ain't playing with the bluest eye with this one. Yeah, Robin Thicke, his little son, and his mama's a black woman. They played in this. Kamala Harris had her hand in this too. I feel bad for Polly Patton. Yeah, this is real messy shit that they really crafted in space playing with this little boy. And I'm telling you right now, so many holes are about to get put on that female pedophile list playing. Ooh. Listen, so don't bring that around me at all. Okay? leave the black and brown community out of the fuckery that you've been like crafting and like exploring and getting involved in. That's none of our business. So I just want to let you guys know that that's like one of the things that they are starting as well. So give me 1 second. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, because that's what happened last night, and it started something instantly. Because you guys know a lot of people watch my channel and they drill. I just have to let you know that that happened last night, and it's gonna happen again and again and again, and they're gonna start it again. And I'm gonna go down tomorrow, and I'm gonna let them know what happened. I'm gonna show them on my video and let them know, oh, there's like an officer here, but then this is on camera too. It's on camera as well. So we'll just go ahead and pull up the cameras. Right, pull up the camera footage. I'm gonna file a report for the camera footage for both incidences. Yeah, because had a picture on my phone. They blocked off the whole street. They were really on somebody's ass. They are not fucking playing. They're about to round everyone up, and then they just put out the order. Okay, you know what? We're not even about to do that. Just the fact that you guys are like playing like that, that's done. They're gonna go ahead and put in the order for somebody to go ahead and be removed for that 1,500 in the immediate area. They're not playing. Somebody found out real quick in every single city area. They don't care because of all who we placed in housing, how we shifted the whole entire economic, like, future of the community playing with messy shit, excluding people playing. And then when we saw what Daisy had and other people had because we played, how we then invoked fuckery on children and buffoonery and baboonery in the community. So they said everyone has to go. All of us. They seized all of our assets. We have to pay back the entire community, clean up all the bodies, all the fuckery that we got started. Disgusting. Yeah, she spit out her food when she read that email. Then that email to the Workforce Development Board, oh, they are not playing. And then also, too, I have a meeting with the mayor of Oakland. I just saw him today. And it was something like funny. He saw me. He saw me today, and like something ratchet had happened downtown Oakland, but it made it to the cartel, and somebody needs to be careful with giving bad pills. So anyways, I'm putting in budget proposals, and they found out about the new justice initiative that I'm putting in budget proposals for the feds and things like that, and they're closing down all this and this and this and that, and but we need a few things for Oakland, and it's the budget proposal, yeah, workforce, and also to be careful uploading people and like making them profiles and stuff like that, and shit going left and somebody getting caught up, like okay, ooh, yeah, because stuff is like really moving and you can really get caught like in between like a lot of shit. Europe, they saw it instantly. It's no one has to do anything to you. Just do it to yourself. So workforce, and then for the police, and then woo, it wouldn't necessarily be for health, but it will be for housing. And then the workforce will be part for education, and then for policy, right? And then the police, it wouldn't be that. It will be public safety, and then stuff for brand new rapid fire, brand new prosecutors and litigators. hmm Um, and then when we say for policy, that looks like Lauren Taylor election with Barbara Lee. Barbara Lee, please. Thank you. It will be just like I'm taking a break because I know for a fact she's going back to Congress, and you need to handle that like immediately. Adam Schiff, yeah, there's something that they're already crafting and brewing. I would just say this. Um, yeah, let me go ahead and just email him. I'm still working, right? Look and look. What title and position do I need? What committee? What appointment? Right. Everyone's getting hella emails like, oh, Daisy, it's on her YouTube. Yeah, somebody got hella mad. What the fuck is this? Yeah, what do you, I mean? What, you tell me, because you're the one that's playing with Brujeria. I'm not the one playing with candles. So, anyways, right. I'm gonna email Adam Schiff. Let's see. Right. So, like policy, like Lauren Taylor election, like reshifting, and just not having it be like a big ass shock, like, oh, everyone got removed from office overnight, and then everyone got reappointed. Okay, well, okay. So there's that, and then also too, it's really the fans just have to if you we're going to different places, right? And they're learning about different histories. So the fans are coming to California. They need to learn about what's his name? Willie Brown and Gavin Newsom and Jerry Brown. When you understand those three clowns and how they've been shifting nonsense playing in California, then you can understand how to unravel what they got started. It's just really just remove them, put people in brand new everywhere. So in all places, everyone's just finding out like it's like a template. who did this, what group, and then from there they're finding it. But they found the whole fucking your family network, so they found all them. So that's none. So okay, right. So then, um, yeah, I need to put in a budget proposal for Oakland so that we can get some things here. And the police, it's really just making sure that that whole nonsensical La Familia white supremacist Spanish group, they get the fuck out of the police. You guys are hella embarrassing. That's just really the biggest thing. Oakland's been under police oversight. There was like a bunch of shit online. They found it with the feds. That's really it. And then also too, yeah, workforce education that will help. Yeah, the schools, making sure the kids have stuff, food, and then food security is big. So thank you. Those are just like the things that we like need real quick. Oakland, yeah, if we can get like 400 million, Oakland can get 400 million quick. Yeah, and just make sure that it's coming out of like all the budgets that you found them like playing with and beefing with, and that's just like how many are clunkless? One, two, three, right? So I mean, you want to play on my YouTube editing things? Let's go ahead and do that. I did. I took a screenshot too of how long it is. It's on my phone. So YouTube, right? So I do that on purpose, so YouTube has to answer to it. Okay. So though you guys, there you guys go. I'm getting more back into that energy, and I'm just gonna use it to keep on bringing plane crashes and car crashes. So you guys are gonna see a bunch of shit in the media. They're gonna try to hide it. Just look in the media area. I'm gonna give you guys this tip too. It's called Hoodline. Right? Yeah, Hoodline is a good national resource. And then also too, they have the radio frequency scanner to go listen to the police, so you guys can go listen to different calls and see what people are calling about in your hood. Yeah, they have Hoodline in like almost every single like city. Yeah, so go look into there. They have some good stuff, and then there's like two other ones that I'm gonna try to get you guys to find some more stuff. But that's gonna be it. Yeah, nah, you guys do whatever the fuck you want. They came straight around here, letting people know it's not all good. Good, right? And something really got a major stick got pulled. Do you? Oh, you guys just have to know this. Like, my really good friend is like the director of like the housing program for San Francisco. So I didn't know that. It's like my really good bestie. And I just have to say that there's a stick there that's like very vicious in the sense that we met in math class, and one of the teachers is this Russian that ended up following both of us and playing games, and he got caught. He works at Adobe. That was a big ass thing. And then the other one is that she had like her little boyfriend. He was on the soccer team, and he was my lab partner. That was something with the cartel, really heavy. People getting cut off for supply. Oh, for real? That's what you're doing? I know it's your family doing it. How did you guys catch us like that? And then it bringing out like some like real like the high. You guys know some of these like backstreet indigenous dudes. They all have banking ass hair. It brought all of them out. That's how Jose Luis got put on his knees. So because I just want to let you know that that's what you started, and that's how everyone's about to get evicted. And then they try to do magic on her, not knowing how we knew each other because they just saw emails for me getting like whatever. They just did not know that history. And now something's about to come out with the computer that people are looking for, and it has like a bunch of shit about white men throughout the Bay Area that are currently trying to figure out how to erase the fact that they exist from like history in different places. Okay, so I just want to let you know, like when it comes to this whole thing with people like really getting hit nationally, uh, yeah, nah, it's not her. No, mm-mm. In a few places, yeah, nope. In a few places, people got hit already with that National Youth Coalition. I just can't say. Yeah, there's choppers of power with somebody that I know from Chicago that I met at this event that the endowment had, and she saw some messy shit with somebody there, and she identified and clocked the whole ratchet ass Spanish indigenous community then with the ratchet ass presentation that they were doing Milpa, and she was hella disgusting, like, oh yeah, it seems like you're like doing like a lot, and then that's the family now that they're looking for like their cousins and shit like that because they got amputated, right? And that was like the invisible stick then that tagged all of them in Chicago, and they're trying to figure out how Chicago imploded like that. It's something going like deep. Thank you also to Michelle Woods from Chicago Woods Foundation. Woo. Oh, okay. Oh. And just not really saying that. Just like three crackheads like running around you this week got $1.6 billion taken out of everyone's organization. Ah, well, wow. Right. So it's just simple shit. And the thing here is just one person gets a phone call and why are you doing A, B, C, and D? Like, oh, they don't think this and that on her channel. Because you guys remember, they get the Russians to sit here and play. So then they're cutting shit off on my channel. Okay, so let's just go to my other channel, okay? So you guys know how to meet me there. I'll just come and remind you that I posted stuff on there. So the coding tutorials is going to be completely different, and the daily news is going to be completely different. I'm thinking about getting on Instagram too, but this is going to be done for because YouTube's about to get taken over too by they're going to be forced to sell. This is it. And somebody's like, "Oh, I'm going to get approved." No, you're not. You're going to pass away, and that's why you're sick now and dying. No, you're not getting approved for any medication. That's another thing that they're doing. Like, oh, this is evidence. This is really good. You guys know I used to write the news in San Francisco once a month. So I know how to like research and contact people. So I just want to let you guys know that they were playing in my videos and starting a bunch of bullshit and it's making people sick. And this is do you see what I'm talking about now? So now do you see what I'm talking about years later now? So London Breed told people that I was starting this and I was starting that and they're getting defunded. That was because people weren't giving them dick. They were the ones playing in everyone's phone and starting hella shit, and then they were being watched by white supremacists because Matt Haney did something stupid, and they were trying to see who told on them. He told on a group of second fucking your family because he thought he was going to be able to play in the people of color community by playing with me. How? Playing with left spells. So now you guys know. Okay, so that's what happened last night. The police came through, and you know how they come and they start making hella noise and starting shit. They stopped all of it. They were like beep 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 beep, like hella just showing people go in the house, stop, go. We're watching, and that's how it something went all across the United States. Like okay, they really are because they were playing with people's kids. And that's another thing too, like, oh, trying to make the money off the bodies of little black and brown kids. Like, okay, well, all the foster care cases will stop, and this will stop, and that will stop because they'll see this and that. And it's again that encryption file. They found it. That's one of the things they found the decryption file. Somebody opened up their computer, they found more. Bashar knows about some of that encryption file, but he has about the friendly fire list. Also, to the friendly fire list, they found it. Who had it? Mike Pence playing on my page. And then also to playing with Bashar from Syria. They know about that list of how they were kidnapping different people in the military, keeping them alive, stuff like that. Playing with Eric Conklin, playing games with the Chicago, Detroit riot families have fought and stuff like that, kidnapping them in the military, playing hella games. They were looking for that list too. That's what they were compromising and playing games with. Hella delusional in the community. Yeah, Latifah Simon can't answer to any of this and how that's getting started because it's affecting a lot of people's community and they're creating it. And then you guys know I come on here and I share sermon and whites thinking that they're going to play with that because their daughters are feeling this and this and that way. And then feeding little 3 and 4-year-olds tampons. Mm-hmm. What cryptocurrency project is Sam Altman startup doing with 70,000 square feet? But that's done. Make sure that that's done. Be careful with what you guys are doing in the community too, okay? Playing with magic, making it seem like, oh, this is still going and that's still going. Be careful, okay? Okay. Well, they owe a bunch of money anyway, so I'm not really sure. Well, just be careful playing on my page, okay? Because I'm really not playing with you. Like I'm telling you right now, if you play with me, you're gonna get something real sick. I'm not playing with you at all. You want to bring it up out of me? You think I care to go to jail at this point in time? If I step into jail, it'll take nothing but like 2 weeks before I'm out. Like it will really be like, okay, somebody will just come in there like, oh, you have to go because something will riot. Period. Period. I know for a fact I won't be in there for more than a few weeks. I know. I know. So whatever the fuck you want to do, let me know what the fuck you want to do. Not through crackheads. Come to me directly. And then there's something else that my husband got started too. Because some of these hoes are just not realizing, oh, we shouldn't have started that. We look goofy and bitter. It's some real ratchet shit too that some bitch started playing with my twin, and a body's about to get dumped by the River Thames. So just go look for it since you want to start drama. It's really that serious.